Okay, so I hope you had a good workout. I hope you guys did your best. You know, if you had to scale something, write that down. We can come back to it. Remember, you know, you're always getting better, right? My coach, Coach Brad, had always said, better than yesterday, right? So that's the point, right? Keep driving, keep building, keep getting better, keep getting to your depth. You know, if you had to use progressions for anything, if you had to do jumpers, maybe you cut the depth on your lunges, whatever that may be. Write your times down and, you know, log everything. And obviously, I always say rehydrate, keep rehydrating after the workout. And as you cool down here, we'll work on your mobility. So tonight, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about getting the blood and the water back to the muscles that we've worked, and also drawing them shoulders back. So when we're deadlifting, you know, we were trying to keep our shoulders back and scapula in place. And because of boxing and MMA, I have this deal where my shoulders are kind of lean forward. And one of the things I want to introduce you to, you know, I want you guys to do your pigeon pose, and that was on our box. And I want you guys to do your straight leg hamstrings on the box. I want you to do a forward fold on the floor. We're reaching past the toes, okay? But I also want you guys to get a band, and if you got a double band, that's fine. Just grab it here and have one part of the band on the bottom, one part on the top. And we're gonna do a band pull apart. So we're gonna do overhand. We're just gonna come to our chest, and we're just gonna bounce this way. We're keeping the tension on our band, and we're bouncing that on our chest, okay? And what we wanna do is we're pulling our shoulders back so they sit in socket. A lot of times we sit out here like this. And I do that big time, like I said, because of boxing. You know, we used to tuck our chin, and MMA, you know, you were always folded forward to protect your chin. So I have an issue with that. So by doing this, let's get 50 band pull aparts, right? Okay, we're gonna get them like this, okay? Then what I want you to do after you get that 50 is you're gonna keep that band here, and you're gonna come down, and I want you to pull to your stomach. So we're just pulling out this way, and we're gonna get 50 that way, okay? Then what I want you to do is turn your hands up, okay? And we're gonna get 50 this way, okay? And then, so we've ran through 350s, right? And you can break during those, but you should feel a little burn, right? It shouldn't be too much discomfort, but a little burn. The posterior chain in the shoulders and back here, pull them shoulders back, stand real nice, big and tall. And then what we want to do is I want to hit the triceps too today. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over, and with your band, if you have a regular band, it actually will loop on both ends, and you can loop one through the other around there. I think you guys have seen that before. With Voodoo Floss, you actually can throw that over the top, and you got one on each side, right? And it's almost like a press down machine. I'm just gonna pin my shoulders to my sides, and I'm gonna do a press down, okay? And I wanna do 50 of these, so I'm gonna do 50 press downs, okay? You're gonna feel that burning. If you need to take a break, that's fine. Basically what we're trying to do is just get the blood and hydration into those muscle groups. The other thing you can do is face pulls. So I'm gonna come over here against the rig. I'm just gonna wrap around, and I might wanna set it a little lower, okay? And they're called scap pulls. And I'm actually gonna pull to my face, okay? And I'm trying to engage the scapula, so it's almost like I'm pinching back here, but I'm gonna pull towards my chin. So I'm actually gonna pull towards my face. So when I pull up, I'm actually gonna try to pinch my shoulder blades and let that back down, pinch and let that back down, okay? You wanna do like 3 sets of 15 of those, you know, get that pulled back. The other thing that I want you guys to do is, you know, when we're doing our shoulders and things like that, I really want you guys to think about what is that doing for me, like in the upper body, okay? And how is that helping me? So when I'm explaining that to you so that you can use this stuff again, what we're gonna do today, so I want you guys to get your normal stretches in, you know, our pigeon pose where we put our leg up on the box, we're hitting that IT band, 15 to 20 seconds on each side. our straight leg hamstring. So we got our leg up on the box and we're reaching our toes, okay? The chest up every 15 to 20 seconds. And then where we're sitting down and we're reaching our toes and we're actually trying to fold that way, 15 to 20 seconds there. But I'm gonna show you another one today, and this is to basically get your ankles and hips mobile, okay? So we can use voodoo floss, we can definitely do that, just tie an end of it, right, and then wrap it through, okay? But I'm gonna grab a thicker band and I'm gonna show you guys this movement. So I'm going to grab one of these green bands. I'm actually going to loop this through. Now, when we do a lot of air squats or back squats, a lot of times we'll have tightness in our ankles, and that will really stop us from getting low. So what will happen is you can't get your knees tracking over the little toe like we've talked about with our air squats. So what you can do is you set this band up like this and you bring that up into our lower back, okay? And let me move the mic here real quick. And as I set this, I'm gonna walk out against this band, okay? And when I come down, I'm actually gonna sit into the band, so I'm kind of back. And then what I want you to do is you're just gonna lean over one ankle, just a little bit, okay? And then we're gonna come back up. We're going to sit back down into our squat and we're going to lean over into the other ankle. Now, I don't want you to lean over way over, okay? I just want that outside, right? Open up that hip a little bit, okay? Then we'll come back up, right? We'll sit back down, maybe get a little bit wider with our stance, sit back down into that, and then lean back over into that ankle again, okay? And then, you know, we want to do that, you know, 10 to 15 seconds, right? Because that's a pretty hard position to hold for anybody new. And maybe do 3 times on each side. And what that does is you'll actually feel that in your ankles just kind of release a little bit. You'll feel some burning in the quads. But that'll mobilize that and give you guys a chance to get lower into your air squats. All right? So mobility for tonight. Drawing the shoulders back, getting more blood and water into our muscle groups, like from our thrusters and things like that. And then, you know, our box hamstring stretches, our pigeon pose. You can even do your prayer stretch if you want, where we're down on the box and you're driving your chest down through the floor, stretch out them shoulders, okay? And yeah, and then do our new movement where you're squatting against the band, okay? And remember with the bands, when we're doing our band pull aparts and we got our hands this way, you don't have to go 50 straight. You can take breaks where you need them, all right? So I'll see you guys at the cool down discussion, and I hope you had a great workout. Make sure you log and hydrate.